QSK.
9 Alpha Tango 791 43 Victor Oscar Golf 001 Australia calling Joe.
Hey, 43 Victor Oscar Golf 001 Australia. Good to hear you in there.
791, top of the day to you there, Joe. Yeah, we spoke a few times there, mate. You got Ian, India Alpha November. Ian in Victoria, Australia, mate. And I've got you 5 and 9. 5 and 9, Joe. I was just having a listen on the side there, mate. I'm just doing a bit of work on the radio in the shack there, mate. QSO?
Yeah, I got you 9 and into the red there, Ian. Sounding good, brother. Really, really good. 43 Sugar Whiskey 616. I don't know if you could hear him in Queensland. Was kind of my first contact South Pacific of the day here, and then I was just about to flick the channel to a different frequency, and I heard you out there. But very nice signal, very good audio. I know you're having very warm weather down there. It's your summer, and I said to Mick there, we have 10 degrees Celsius here at the current time with sunshine on the Gulf Islands.
791 001, yeah, copy there, Joe. No, that's all right. I don't mind the cooler temperatures like that, mate. I think we had 25 the last couple of days. The day before Christmas Day and Boxing Day, mate, we had 38. So, yeah, you're right, getting the warmer weather even in Victoria. And I think we've got 32, or probably a little bit more than that today, mate, coming up. Just in the old shorts and singlet and thongs, mate, just working away on a radio in the shack this morning. Been quite busy up nice and early at 5 o'clock, but you're my first contact too today, Joe. I've been listening a little bit down for South America, but not much coming in, mate. A little bit of 3 division and a small bit of 10 division, but nothing too strong. You've been the strongest signal coming in today, Joe. QSO?
Yeah, QSL there, Ian. Yeah, you're pushing a great signal. I worked a couple of stations in South America, Brazil there, not too long ago, about an hour ago. And then this morning, Portugal, a couple of stations in France, a couple of stations in Spain, Ireland and UK. And then it was gone. It was gone just like that. It came in and it went as fast as it came in. It usually sticks around at least till just before noon and then it disappears. But very strange propagation these days. But I decided to turn my beam into the South Pacific, and I'm glad I did. And maybe we'll hear some Asia Pacific in there. Often we do hear Asia Pacific, South Korea and Japan, but I haven't heard anything yet. But definitely a slamming in from down under, no doubt about it.
791 001. Yeah, no worries, mate. All received loud and clear. Beautiful audio with that big stick microphone. And I did see it on one of your YouTube things, mate. But congratulations. I did check up on some of Wendy's arms, and I did see a few YouTubes of your beautiful yard there, mate, and the 3 elements sort of stashed away in the trees there. Nobody will be coming in to take that one down, mate. You put in a beautiful location. But congratulations on your lovely setup around the house, mate. The garden is just absolutely beautiful. And I've just got this dry old rotten grass with a few trees around, mate. And usually most of the trees around here are all gum trees, and usually just a few that I get going and they die 5 years down the track there, Joe. QSO?
I love eucalyptus trees. You know, that's what we're heating our house with, eucalyptus firewood there. Ian, I got a woodshed full of it, and I've actually had it in there for a few years now, drying, at least a few years drying, so it's really dry. And it's mountain gum we're heating with right now. I grew them from seed decades ago, and we had to get them cut down. They were starting to get way too dangerous, dropping limbs, dropping a lot of bark, making a lot of mess. It was sad to see them go, but I had them here for a few decades, and they were 30 meters, at least 30 meters tall. So we called the arborist in. They cut them all down. We still have a bunch of eucalyptus trees left, but they're smaller. We're trying to keep them smaller. A lot of snow gum, but man, it burns good. That is good burning wood, man. It burns hot. But yeah, the yard's kind of like a bit of a jungle here. Lots of palm trees and exotic plants. And yeah, this is the only place in Canada you can grow that stuff out here on these Gulf Islands. So winters are mild enough. It doesn't bother them. So it's pretty low maintenance. No lawn here. We have just lots of exotic plants there, QSL.
791 001. Yeah, I had a look at your garden, and yeah, very envious over here, buddy. I read you into a friend of mine's out down south this time, and I grabbed a bunch of ferns. He's just got a beautiful area down that way with ferns everywhere. A similar backyard to yours, but with a lot of fruit trees, you know, apple orchards, you name it, all the limes, lemons and things, and these ferns, he's had them since I went to school with his missus. We've always been friends since back in the days when we were young, 16, 17, and he's just built a beautiful property down there in the birds, mate. But he used to live in your place. I come back with the back of the photo, mate, but it's just full. I couldn't squeeze any more in there, mate, to get a bit of a fernery going underneath the carport. Well, sorry, carport, like a big back veranda area I've got. I've just started getting that all ready to go, mate, with a bit of a spray system and all that. But, yeah, you made my mouth water with your beautiful yard out the back there, Joe. I take my hat off to you, my friend QSO.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's one of my hobbies. And same with Wendy. She loves to garden. But, man, you're lucky. You got those Australian tree ferns there. We have 2 Australian tree ferns and 2 Tasmanian tree ferns. We have a pretty big Tasmanian tree fern on the back side of our house there. I planted it just about 31 years ago. April will be 31 years ago I planted it. It's got about 6 feet of trunk on it now. It's a beautiful plant, but you guys grow some cool plants in Australia, man. I'm envious of all my friends down under. I tell you what, man, if I lived where you were, I could have a jungle easily. You guys got the coolest stuff that grows in Australia. Even up in those mountains, you got some of those cool snow gum eucalyptus trees. So you got it all. Australia's a big country, man. So lots of different types of climatic zones there, which means a lot of different types of plants there, QSL.
791-001, yeah, copy that, mate. I'm not out in too much of the hot area, just in northern Victoria, but I think it's time to ask for a mate. I've given up the work, and I'm semi-retired at the moment, and now it's time to sort of get some stuff going for me, just pushing on the 60s, as you know. But, yeah, I've been working away so much, and now it's time to get things going. So the fernery is something that at one of our other houses years ago I had beautiful. So you're pretty right, mate. Some of the balls that I've got, excellent. And just got to keep an eye on them. Can't have too much sun. Morning sun and try and keep the afternoon and the rest of the evening sun off them, mate. Otherwise they sort of perish at the moment. So I've done pretty good. I've got things started. Not as much as a green finger as you and the way you were working for many years and all that, buddy, but I'm giving my best shot, mate, and I'm going to have a good go at it this time with all the forms again there, Joe. Yourself?
It's going to look awesome, man. It's going to look absolutely beautiful. Good on you for scooping those ferns up. And they're pretty easy to grow. You water them a little bit in the summer months. It keeps them a little happier. I find I water mine fair bit in the summer, and it's like a wick. The trunks on those things are like a wick. You water it right from the center where those fronds emerge, and it soaks it right through the trunk. But you're lucky, man. That's going to be awesome. And thanks for tuning into the videos. And I always try to shoot these video gates and put them on so people I do talk to can see what's going on in this part of the world there. I think a lot of people think we're covered in snow and ice, but that's not the case out here on these Gulf Islands, QSL.
Yeah, copy that, mate. Yeah, it's a bit of an eye-opener. I've lost quite a few. I was part of your kitchen there for a week or so there, mate. I've been waiting and you making some lattes and things, so it's very good, buddy. You're doing a top job over there with that. And I did see one just the other day with Harley Davidson. I presume you just hired that from your local Harley shop there, Joe. Hi, QSO.
Hey, right on, man, right on. Well, I tell you, if I ever came to Australia, I'd definitely rent a Harley. I have an 88 cubic inch Heritage Softail 2004, and I take it off the road for the winter. There's people here that like to ride year-round. I used to, but you know, Ian, as I get older, I don't like the cooler weather. I prefer riding in the nice, sunny, dry weather, so it'll be back on the road in the late spring. I license it for about 4 months, and Wendy and I do a fair bit of riding. She rides on the back, and we head off island quite a bit over to Vancouver Island, the big island, and we'll go over there for day trips and stuff like that. But yeah, I know it's just another kind of hobby that keeps me busy there, QSL.
That's my sort of sporty bike. 95 soft tail. I've got the FXSTC. That's just the 1340. So I've got that one 95, and I've got the first Harley I ever bought, mate. Still in the shed. It's an FXC 1974 FXC, which is electric and kickstart model. So back in 1974, I've still got that one in the shed, mate. The first one I ever got there, Joe QSO.
Oh, cool. That's AMF. I think that was actually made. AMF took it over at that time, if I'm correct. There's a friend I have here on the island. He's got a 74 AMF Harley there, QSL.
791, 001, yeah, copy that, mate. I still call it the old iron horse, mate. Yeah, the steel block heads, it's only a 1200. I did buy a 1340 kit, which I've got in the shed also, and I was going to put that on it, but, mate, always never get around to things. It's still a 1200 cc with I was at the V1 carburetor on it, with a hypercharger. I sort of sported it up, mate. I changed it to electronic ignition and everything too. I'm a bit of a tech when it comes to electronics, but it's not a little there, Joe. It's the first Harley and 1974 model, and she's sorting up pretty good there, mate. Yourself?
Oh, yeah, that's a nice bike. Old chain drive. You got to love that, man. That's a pretty cool collector's bike to have. I sold my other Harley beginning of September. I sold my 2001 Hugger 883. I had it fully customized. It was a nice little bike for the island, but don't need two bikes. I had that one for, God, 17, 18 years, something like that. But anyway, that's pretty cool that you got that old one there, man. That's over 50 years old. You got to love it.
791, roger that one, Joe. And yeah, we got a nice looking soft tail, mate. I'm partial for the soft tails. My 95 soft tail. I didn't want it. I could have always afforded it, and even now afford a brand new one. But I kind of had like the last years. I think it's 98 as a carburetor, and I love the carbies, mate. I don't like all this new fuel injection stuff and all the new technology. So I'm really sure there, mate. Any Harley from now on, if I do buy any others, we're going to have a carby, mate. I'm not going for the new stuff there, Joe. QSO?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm old school too. That's why I got that Heritage Softail. It looks kind of vintage. My old bike was definitely carbureted. Unfortunately, the new one is fuel injected. I think it's the first year they put fuel injected on those Softails. It's fine. I've never had any problems with it, but I know what you mean. I like things simple and old school. I'm definitely an old school type guy. That's why I still use this old school D104 microphone. I like the vintage stuff there, QSL.
91, 001. Yeah, mate, I was just about to say I kill for that microphone. I wouldn't kill for it, but it's a beauty, mate. It looks beautiful and shiny and nice, and it's the first one I've seen. It definitely sounds beautiful, so I will give you the thumbs up on your audio, mate. But I did see it on the video of yours a while back there, and I thought, wow, there you go. That's why haven't I got one of those? I've just got the plastic icon SM Gordy there, mate. QSO?
That sounds good, man. Don't change a thing. It sounds absolutely beautiful. This is the preamplified Tug 9 D104. And then I got a really old one I bought in 1977 sitting here beside me. I still use it, man. It's an old Tug 8 D104 Lollipop. They're pretty good microphones. They're made in, I think, Ohio, USA. So they're really, really well built there, QSL.
You've probably got tons of it over there in the USA, like a lot of the videos and amplifiers, the old GPL radios and things like that, mate. You just can't get them over here. And if you can buy them from the USA, the price in postage is probably a little bit more than the cost of buying the units there, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. I did buy this in the U.S. many years ago, and the problem is with the exchange rate and the dollar right now, I wouldn't be able to afford it. I think the Canadian dollar's not good. It's absolutely useless. It's about probably over 30 cents less than a Canadian dollar, so it doesn't go very far when you're trying to buy something in the U.S. there, QSL.
791, 001, You come to that, mate, and I see it also with us over here. We walked steady for a while on 79 cents for the US, and I think we're down to just over 60. So, and then we got Donald Trump coming in soon, and I think he's going to change a few things, so it could go lower again. So, yeah, all I know, mate, in the next new year, that things from America or from China or anywhere for us guys over here is going to be a lot more expensive to go over.
Oh yeah, big time, yep. You know, we used to go to Maui every winter. We just can't afford it anymore. I haven't been there since December 2019. It's just every $1,000 US, it takes over 1,300 Canadian. So it kind of takes the fun out of the trip there. So we've been doing some local stuff there, that's for sure. But anyway, hey, Ian, I should roll. Wendy wanted to make hamburgers, and I got to get that ground beef prepared for the hamburgers. I got to make those hamburger patties because I told her I would do that. And it's getting close to that time of the day there, QSL.
You just got down a little bit there too, mate. Not too bad, though. Still got a 5 and 5, so screaming in, buddy. All right, we'll let you go, and that's all the best wishes to Wendy, mate. And I did have a look at some of her art stuff and that there on the YouTube, and you're a lucky man, and Wendy's a lucky woman too. So you're doing really well, buddy. And I'll keep watching a few of them as they come through on my iPad and that, mate. But for now, you take care. Look after yourself and get that service going. If I don't catch you before New Year, which is only a couple of days, I know you'll have an excellent time over there, mate, and we'll speak again soon. You look after yourself, my friend. Knocking up the tango, 791, 43 Victor Oscar Golf 001. Bye-bye for now, guys.
Thanks a lot, Ian. It was a pleasure, my friend. And you say our best wishes for your Wendy as well. We'll say cheers and beers and 73s to you. And if I don't talk to you before New Year, you and Wendy have a happy New Year. All the best for 2025. But hopefully we'll make contact before the New Year. Anyway, cheers, my friend. And until next time, we'll talk soon. 43 Victor Oscar Golf 001 Australia. Your friend out here, 9 Alpha Tango 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific, waving for now. Cheers.